So look everybody, look at the 5-hour band timer in the corner for 1DC today. If this isn't an incentive for survivors to quit, I don't know what is. 1DC today for getting tunneled, and I got a 5-hour band timer. Yeah, I really think behavior needs shut down. I think it's funny they're losing their license for, Stranger Things. I'm actually hoping that everybody, gets smart, falls in line, and pulls all their license. Pig, Freddy, you name it. I hope they get all their license pulled. I actually hope that it gets to a point where Sony's like, you know what, behavior? Get the fuck off of our network. Because it's gonna have to come to that. I don't care how good or how bad a survivor you are. I don't care. There should be no reason why anybody. I don't care if you DC 50 times in a day. With no exaggeration. You can DC 50 times. You should never have this kind of ban timer. It's unacceptable. You're going to tell us it's not okay to DC based on the fact that killers are going to literally tunnel and face camp and troll. And by the way, that's why I DC'd. We had a troll-ass killer. So yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh no, I'm 100% gonna just... I'm literally gonna target behavior now with all the hatred I can get. I mean, this is ridiculous. Well, and like I said, I told you a while back, I mean, it's been 8 months or something, but I literally had a 72-hour ban. Like, I don't even understand how... I don't care, again, how many times you DC in a day. This was unacceptable. Because this so-called, ban timer, it's just based on 1 or 2 DCs a day for, let's say, the last week. Well, even if you maxed it at 2 DCs a day, that's 14 DCs. So you're going to tell me that 14 DCs inside of a 7-day radius is a 5-hour ban? I'm thinking you just lost another player. And that player's money. Yep, lost another player and lost another player's money. Why would I ever buy anything from behavior whatsoever just to get a ban timer for 5 hours? I would rather go spend my money with, Konami or Capcom or EA or Insomniac. Electronic Arts. I mean, I would... Well, I let the 72-hour ban go before, but, this is only 5 hours, but it's unacceptable. So now there's going to be nothing but hatred videos and... Oh yeah. And that's exactly what I'm making right now. I mean, come on, dude. That is unacceptable. I mean, a flat rate ban timer. Okay, you DC'd, you got 5 minutes. Okay, you DC'd, you got a flat rate, 15 minutes, You know, and I feel like either a 5-minute or a 15-minute ban timer is acceptable in terms of, let's say, a child, which, by the way, I am not a fucking child. Let's say that a kid gets mad, and he DCs, slings his controller across the room and breaks it, okay? The kid gets a 15-minute, cool down period, and then he comes back and plays. Whatever. But do you think that, okay, you think, and I'm an adult, okay? Do you think any kid is going to sit here and accept a 5-hour ban timer? Hell no. They're going to delete the fucking game and they're going to move on. How do you expect to pull money out of that kid's pocket or mommy and daddy's pocket for outfits or chapters, killers, survivors when that kid he's gonna immediately get pissed off and he's gonna delete the game? I know because I would, you know. I mean, come on, let's be real here. It's not like behavior actually follows the rules and regulations that they set in place. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be, I forget what it is. I think you're supposed to be at least 16 or 17 to be on this game. And nope, there's such a large area of 13 to 15-year-old kids on this game. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, if you're gonna make rules and regulations, the least you could do is uphold what you set in place. The game feels more like bad politics than it does a game. So I guess I won't be playing tonight. Matter of fact, I may not ever play again. Because, yeah, no, that's just 100% unacceptable. And the only way to get rid of the ban timer is just don't DC and don't play. But yeah, Jesus, I still want to know why it said 9 minutes. I go to the kitchen, get ice, get a pop, come back, and all of a sudden it went from 9 minutes to 5 hours and 4 minutes. Well, that just tells me that the devs were looking at my account, you know? There's no way the program did that on its own. A developer, is being a prick, which they all are pieces of trash shit. I wouldn't wipe my ass with them. Well, it's like they want people to quit, you know? I mean, why do you think I haven't hardly played all week and I went and played Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart? Because it actually has, good developers and it is a good game and I don't have to deal with all these trash motherfuckers. You know, and this is strike two. I mean, you know, like I said, first time was way more ridiculous, 72 hours. And now all of a sudden, I got a 5-hour ban out of nowhere. So I'm pretty sure there's not going to be another strike because, come on, dude, if, you know, as developers of the game, and owners of the game, you sit here and you penalize console people hardcore, especially me, and you don't do a goddamn thing to all these pieces of trash nigger motherfuckers on PC. Come on. We're done as a community with your ass. I know I am. I mean, seeing that 5-hour ban timer, yeah, that's just 5 more reasons why I'm probably not coming back. I mean, what would be the point in coming back? We're going to DC. No, when the killer literally tunnels you and keeps you on the ground trying to make you bleed out, then carries you to the hatch, and then drops you about 6 feet in front of the hatch just to get you to crawl to it, and then he backs away from it like he's gonna let you go, and then, yeah, and then as soon as you crawl up to the hatch, he kicks it shut in your face. To me, that's manipulation of in-game mechanics and targeted player harassment, and it should not be, condoned. It should be a 30-day suspension, period. 30 days. I mean, you want the... No, no, the developers think that the fucking killers do no wrong. And I don't really feel like any console player should be penalized over a PC player. I mean, if PC players aren't bound to the same rules and regulations that we have on console, then we shouldn't be bound by theirs, period. But like I said, it seems like it's a one-way street. I mean, honestly, as much as I love Sony, I can't believe Sony allows it.